Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today is actually the first video that I'm filming for Foundation February, but I don't know when you guys will be seeing it. Like, I don't know when I'm posting it, but it is the first video that I'm filming. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. When I saw that this was being released, I got so excited. It just looks right up my alley with things I like to wear. It says it has coconut milk and aloe extract and that it has a dewy finish. Got the shade 550 light medium. Bought mine in Shoppers. They didn't have a lot of shades displayed. I don't know how many there are online, but I will definitely link it below. I think they do have more shades available online. This foundation is meant to blur imperfections, even out skin tone. It has a sheer buildable coverage and it's instant and all day hydration. I have worn this before. It's not a first impression, but I figured I would just apply it for you guys on camera, show you how it looks midway through the day, and then do a check-in at the very end to show you guys how it's held up. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you like Foundation February, and let's just go ahead and get started. So I usually wear a primer with my foundation. What I have been wearing recently is the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh Spray. And because I would normally wear this in my everyday life, I'm gonna use it for this video. I don't think it really extends my makeup. Just like wakes up my skin in the morning, and it has like a really nice cooling, refreshing feeling. So I'm gonna start by taking this foundation on my brush. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I've only tried using this with a brush. I haven't tried a sponge yet. I feel like because it's such sheer coverage that a brush is just the way to go. I also have normal skin. It kind of fluctuates between normal, combination, and dry. Right now, I feel like I'm more of a normal skin type. In the summer, I have more of a combination skin type, and in the winter, I do have drier skin. For some reason, this winter, I'm feeling okay. Like, it's more just normal. And as you can tell, just off one layer, it has very, very sheer coverage. Like, there is not a lot going on here. It didn't really, like, cover up my imperfections. You can still kind of see them showing through. It did kind of make my skin more dewy and fresh looking. So I kind of like that about this one. It's pretty much like a BB cream, I think. It definitely has like BB cream vibes going on. Okay, so that's one side of my face done. Not like a whole lot of difference compared to my blank side. I kind of like to use a stippling motion with this brush and then kind of blend it out once I've got it stippled in. I just feel like that gives me the best coverage for products like this. So now that I have my entire face done with one layer, I feel like it's noticeably more even than it was before. For like an everyday makeup look, like I've worn this to work a couple times and I really like the way it looks. Like, it doesn't make my skin look cakey. It doesn't look heavy at all on my skin. It honestly just looks like my skin. Like, it doesn't look like I'm wearing anything at all. But it has evened out my skin tone for sure. I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer up shot. So as you can tell, it didn't give me a ton of coverage. I am going to go in with a second layer only on the areas where I feel like I could use a little help. And it does say that it's buildable, so I just want to show you guys that it actually does build up pretty nicely. So that is the second layer on this side. It's never going to have like a full coverage or even a medium coverage. It's gonna stay very light, but I feel like that did help a little bit. And again, I'm just going to use a little bit on this side as well. So that is this side with that second light layer. Not like a huge difference, but definitely has evened out my skin tone a little bit more. So I am going to go ahead now, apply the rest of my makeup, then I will pop back on. I'll give you guys the final makeup look and let you know what else I have on my skin. Okay, we are done applying makeup. It is currently 12:38 in the morning. Well, afternoon. Oh my god, I started this video so late. I'm just gonna call the start time 12:30 and we'll go from there. I will hopefully get like at least an 8-hour wear test in. I really started this video too late. But on the rest of my face, I did apply just under my eyes and around like my mouth area. I used my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I set my concealer with the Milani Prep Setting Glow, obviously, always. The rest of my face, I did a light dusting of the Superstay Full Coverage Powder by Maybelline. This is really just so that my makeup doesn't feel sticky or tacky throughout the day. Bronzer is the e.l.f. Perpetually Tan. Blush is Milani's Romantic Rose Blush. It's one of my favorites. Highlighter is this shade right here from the Makeup Revolution Cheat Kit in the shade Make It Count. Eyeshadow, I'm filming this in January, so I'm still using my Rev Pooches eyeshadow look. I didn't use like a ton of shadows just because I'm not really doing anything today, so I didn't really bother. And then lips are the Physicians Formula Rosé Kiss All Day Glossy Lip Color in the shade Blushing Mauve. Oh yeah, and then I set my face with the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. I know that some people also don't like it when you set your makeup when you're testing a foundation, but because I would never leave the house for a long day at work without setting my face, I used the setting spray that I use every single day. So that is everything on my face. I think it looks really, really, really good. I actually love the way my skin looks. It doesn't look dry. It looks actually very hydrated, and I don't think it's just because of the highlighter that I used. I think even prior to the highlighter, it looked really hydrated and smooth. Honestly, the coverage is perfect. Like, I personally like it when imperfections show through a little bit, like not red, but when they're kind of that semi showing through blemish or anything. I just think it makes your skin look so natural and it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask. So I actually really like the coverage. It was better than I thought it would be, honestly. Really happy with how my whole face looks right now. So I'm gonna continue on with my day. I don't have a lot of things going on today. I need to take down all of my Christmas decorations that are still up. It is January 12th today. Yeah, January 12th, and all of my decorations are up. So I'm gonna do that today. Not gonna go to the gym, but I'll probably do a little bit of yoga. I just do it at home using Yoga with Adrienne. She's really, really good. I'll have a super busy day, so I will leave a reminder on my phone to check in about 4 hours. So around like 5 o'clock, I'll do a check-in. I will see you guys later. Hey you guys, so it is currently 4:10 in the afternoon, so this has been on for about 3.5 hours, and this is what the foundation is looking like right now. I did not do yoga, but I did go for like a 30-minute walk outside. It was so beautiful outside, like the nicest day to go for a walk because it's all snowy. Like, it's not snowing anymore, but there's snow all over the ground, and the sky was super blue and the clouds were like gold because of the sun. It was just like the best walk. Then I took down all my Christmas decorations today. Thank God, that's been on my mind for a long time and I finally did it. So going real up close, I actually think it looks pretty good. Like, I don't think this looks terrible on my face. It's not super oily or greasy looking at all. Most of the shine on my face is still from my highlighter that I had applied earlier. This, by the way, is a natural light. I'm in front of my big living room window. I also think I like this color match on me. I think it looks pretty good as well. That is this check-in at almost the 4-hour mark. No complaints yet. We'll see what it looks like after 8 hours. Hey you guys, I'm back. It is currently 7:59, so 8 p.m. This foundation has been on for about 7.5 hours, and this is what it's looking like right now. I honestly think it looks pretty decent. Like, I know how this one wears because I have worn it to work before, and that's more of a 12-hour day for me. Like, by the time I get home from work, it's been about 12 hours. So I know that this foundation does hold up for longer than 7.5 hours. It doesn't look like it's caked up in any areas. It has faded around my mouth a little bit, which is usually what happens to me. Foundation always like fades around my like nose and mouth area. It doesn't look overly oily or greasy or anything. Like, I do look greasier than I did obviously even at the midday check-in, but in person it just looks like my skin. It looks very, very natural. I love the way my skin looks when I wear this foundation. I just think it makes my skin look so fresh and youthful. I don't know how it would look like if you had super oily skin. I am very impressed with it. I liked the natural coverage of it. I think it's perfect for every day, especially if you want something that's very sheer, lightweight, and comfortable on your skin. Honestly, I don't notice like hydration. My skin doesn't feel dry, but it doesn't normally feel dry, so that's not really an issue for me. But just the way it looks, I think my skin looks really hydrated and fresh. I'm so happy with this product. I think it's really, really good. Covergirl has really stepped it up in like the last 2 years makeup wise. Like they've really improved their branding, their products. I've been very impressed by Covergirl recently, and this is just another testament to how much better they've gotten. Going to be my go-to in the winter, I can already tell. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful. I know it's my first video that I've been filming for Foundation February, but I hope I didn't miss any information. I hope I covered everything that might be important. If you do have any questions about the product, just leave it in the comments. I promise I will answer you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.